what's the latest development of vaccine trial in Thailand?
So for Thailand, recently, there is some good news is that vaccines are successfully tested in rats, according to the Department of Medical Science. So they announced that the vaccines for COVID-19 that they're in the development stage are successfully tested in rats. And besides the success in the testing, there are a couple of institutes that are already developing the vaccines, and some of them are collaborative efforts. Currently, there are 5 vaccine technologies that are in the development stage, and so far, a couple of institutes have already created a timeline on the vaccine development. For example, the Faculty of Medicine at Chulalongkorn University, they already created a timeline on the vaccine development. So their aim is to have the vaccine in the production stage by this August, and hopefully by October next year, Thailand will finally have a vaccine against COVID-19. So that is their aim by Chulalongkorn University as an example.
And this information you have got from a seminar today, what they have discussed about and who have participated in this seminar?
So the people in the seminar are representatives from the Faculty of Medicine at Chulalongkorn University, and some of them are actually involved in the vaccine development. So according to the Faculty of Medicine by Chula University, is that the vaccine against COVID-19 for the entire world is likely to be available no earlier than the middle of next year, so it's 2021. This is because that many of the researchers around the world are doing very hard to develop the vaccines, and they have to do a lot of trial and error and to see which vaccines work. And at the moment, there are already 115 candidate vaccines around the world that are in the development stage, and 10 of them are already in the FIH stage, which stands for first in humans. And those candidate vaccines are from 5 countries, which are China, the US, UK, Germany, and Canada. So the whole seminar really discusses about the development of vaccines, what are the challenges, and what will be the opportunities if we managed to develop the vaccine and export it to many countries around the world.
Clearly, many labs around the world are trying to have this trial and try to develop vaccine. And what's the main challenges for this development of vaccine?
The main challenge of the vaccine development here is the huge population around the world. Currently, the world population is more than 7 billion people. And the challenge here is the capacity of the COVID-19 vaccine for global supply. And what they've been discussing during the seminar is that if one country with a huge population around 1 billion, for example, like in China or in India, if that country creates a vaccine, it has to be the people in that country that will get the vaccine first. So this means that if we want the vaccine from those countries, for example, like in Thailand, it will take years and years and years for that vaccine to enter the country. So that is why Thailand has to develop their own vaccine as soon as possible.
And do they have the set date for us? Instead of waiting for years and years and years, when can we hope for to have vaccine in Thailand?
So based on the information from Chulalongkorn University, they already created a timeline, like I said before, is that right now they're in the research and development stage, and next up it will be the testing, and hopefully they will put into the production stage by this August, and hopefully by the end of next year, Thailand will finally have their own vaccine against COVID-19.
Well, at least we have something to look forward to. And do they discuss about the taste of the vaccine, the trial on rats? what's really
Oh,
happening?
in the seminar, they didn't really discuss about the testing on rats, but they did discuss about the way they have to design the vaccine and which vaccine technology works and the pros and cons with with very little knowledge in medicine. It is hard for me to explain the details of how they design the antibodies or the vaccine, but there are 5 different vaccine developments that are in the development stage at the moment. So they're looking at which one works the best. And then when they find out which one works the best, they will send to the production stage. And then finally, we might have a vaccine by the end of next year.
Yeah, of course, I mean, we cannot be assured of victory over the fight against the virus until we can come up with a vaccine that will be a cure to it. Yeah.